A Syrian artist has reimagined the U.S. president and 10 other world leaders as refugees in a series of compelling paintings. Abdalla Al Omari, a refugee living in Belgium, says his own experience prompted him to create the Vulnerability series. He joins me now from Brussels to discuss. Good morning. Welcome to our program.
Good morning. Thank you.
So these are portraits of some of the most powerful people in the world in vulnerable situations. Tell us more about what you wanted to show in these paintings and why you chose these world leaders.
Okay, so first of all, my basic desire of working on this project was my own experience of displacement and the frustration I had, like every other Syrian or anyone around the world that went under any kind of injustice would feel. So I wanted to see these political figures that are supposedly the ones who are responsible on making decisions and solving our universal problems. I wanted to see them in the shoes of the vulnerable people, of refugees, of poor people, of yeah, and then this project, as it is, as you say, it consists of large volume paintings, oil and acrylic on canvas, and also other sketches.
Wow,
You would see these figures.
right now we're looking at the one of Donald Trump, and he's got a child slumped over a soldier, and he's holding a picture of what we assume is his family. Tell us more about that
Exactly.
and your intention behind it.
Well, as we all know, the situation of like Donald Trump's take on refugees, we all know how shocking it is. So he should be one of these political figures depicted in the series. As you said, you see him in a vulnerable state. He had gone through a journey through the Mediterranean Sea or through the mountain to arrive somewhere safe. And on the way, he probably lost his family, and he's looking for them with the photo in his hand. So yeah, that's like how it looked like my version of Donald Trump.
Okay, and we've also seen Putin standing in a line, what looks to be waiting for food, and we're just continue to run through these pictures as you and I continue this conversation. Now,
Please.
where can people see these paintings, Abdalla? Where are they on display?
Yeah, they were actually already on display in two different places. Now, unfortunately, it's the two exhibitions are finished. It was one in Dubai in a Ayan Gallery, and one in Hamburg during the G20 summit in a gallery called Affenfaust Gallery. Now both are finished, so I would say, yeah, next will still come. There's still an exhibition that will be coming. Maybe just find Google it, follow me on Instagram, and I will give you the news.
And my last question to you then is, what do people say to you after looking at your paintings?
Many different reactions you would have like through this last 2 months. Most of the reactions I received personally were quite positive. I had a lot of heartwarming reactions. People were really moved by this such kind of project that is accessible and then like not very complicated artistically. That is easily approached by people. And for sure, there can be some negative reactions. I guess the reason would be that some people cannot see their leaders fall off their thrones. They cannot see them weak. But I think if they just get used to looking at them in this situation, they would find that there is nothing wrong with being vulnerable also.
Right. And I think, in my view, at least, it shows how fragile our circumstances are. Abdalla Al Omari, joining us this morning from Brussels. Thank you so much, and all the best to you.
Thank you for having me.